Here we are. It's a new time just for today, 8 a.m. We came in a little early because we got a special person here today. Vavine Benny, you see her in the chat, always positive, always supporting people. She is what makes Unpassive what it is, no doubt. People like Vavine Benny is what makes Unpassive what it is. A little bit I want to talk about. Uh, Remember, we're standing tall through it all with Mr. Mupara. Okay, uh, I I know it seems weird, but for me, I've got more pride. I've got more drive. I just to know whatever the details are that Mr. Mupara is going through. He's here. He never walked away. He keeps going and keeps going and keeps going for us. For what? For 97 bucks 5.5 years ago. My gosh, all the people I've met, all the friends I've met for $97, I feel like I robbed the company. I really do. Anyway, let me turn it over to Chris so he can introduce this lady properly. He's better at that than me. Here's Chris Johnson. Chris, I love you, Chris. Go
I love
ahead.
you, brother. Good morning. Yeah, late to bed, early to rise. That's what I say. The early bird gets
Oh
the
my
worm. I'm
God.
very excited about this because I've known Vavine for quite a while, and she has showed up on uh, just about every webinar. I'm going to let her tell you about herself, but she's originally from PNG. She lit me up a few times when she was talking. Like, well, what's this lady? She was a hidden gem who came out. She's a very hardworking lady. She's working around the clock, and we are so glad to have her here. So I'm going to bring her on right now. Let me wait till we get you on there, Vavine, because I know she can't see herself. Vavine Benny, I love you, sister. You look absolutely beautiful. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with Chris and Marty and everyone else. Um, I'm glad I can see myself because I'll probably be picking all the spots on my face and I'll be so nervous. Anyway, thank you so much again, guys. So, a little bit about myself. I'm from Papua New Guinea, originally from Papua New Guinea. Um, I was born and raised there, did all my schooling in Papua New Guinea, in Port Moresby. That's where I'm from. We migrated to Australia in 2004. So my family moved over here because my husband's from here in Australia. So since 2004, we've been here. So since that time on, I've been just being a housewife, raising the kids, the boys. I've got two adult sons now, but at the time in 2004, I was just been at home, been the chauffeur for the kids to and from school. And yeah, so 2004, we've lived in Australia since that year. We've been around other states in the country, and pretty much in all the main cities in Australia we've lived in. So I've had a fair bit of local touristing in Australia. So we've settled now in Western Australia since 2017, and we call this our home, Western Australia. And our capital city is Perth. It's a very lovely state to be in. The weather and everything else about WA, Western Australia, is really, really nice. So if anyone's coming this way to Western Australia, just give me the heads up, give me some dates, and I'm more than happy to catch up with you guys. So before on passive, I just want to talk about before on passive. I was involved with a health product, and I was very passionate about this health product. Well, before that, I was obviously we all been through with these MLM companies, and they're good. There are some products that are not able to get onto mainstream health or whatever it is. They go through this industry, so they cut the middleman, and so they do. We know how it works. So anyway, I was with one of those companies. I was with different companies actually. just passing time, being at home until in 2018. In 2018, I came across this one. It's not a nutritional product, no, it is a medicine. So it wasn't coming through the it was FDA approved, but it wasn't a drug. So this one thing that I was so passionate about, and I was using that for myself, and I thought, this is really good. I really need to share this with the people that I love and care about. So eventually, almost everyone I knew, probably across the globe, had a good experience with this same thing. So I decided that I was going to take this to Papua New Guinea, send it over to Papua New Guinea, because, as everyone else knows, that our health system in most of the developing nations are not very up to par. So they're like struggling. So from where I come from, particularly in the most remotest areas of Papua New Guinea, it's non-existent. It's like medical. So I thought to myself that I'm going to take this home, send it to my parents, my families. Like, they need to have this as well. So this one product is very different. Scientists have actually science-based, and have said that the human body, we age every 10 years, so by 10%. So each decade we age by 10%. So what this does is it kind of replenishes you. If you're 50 years old, then your body can, the redox molecules in your body can be just 50% of from when we're born. So when we were born, we have 100% of it. But as we age over time, it decreases. So what this does is it kind of increases it, replenishes you, and you can increase your redox molecules by up to 60, 70, or even up to 90, 100%. So most of the people that I knew using this technology product were very, very, they also spoke highly of it. So I had a group of friends where we used to share the freights and all of that to Port Moresby, get it across to Port Moresby as much as we could. And my thinking of it now is that was to, allocate maybe a warehouse in Port Moresby or in most of the main centers in Papua New Guinea to have this as well, so that could cut out the freight and duty costs. So that was the plan. And then because it was that good, and I thought to myself, if this can be possible, because we know very well that you can't get something out of the body and keep it outside the body for a minute even. It's fleeting, right? So for them to be able to store this, have a shelf life of almost 18 months in a bottle, I thought this is a miracle in itself. I need to take this home. So because of that, I was doing that. So I was doing the logistics. I was taking care of the logistics from A to B, from here to Australia to PNG. Anyway, so when a good friend of mine mentioned ONPASSIVE, I thought, anything is possible. Yep, she said this good friend of mine, she was also having her family have this same supplement in Papua New Guinea. So we thought, look, this is impossible, but it is, we're benefiting from this. So if you're talking about an IT company, I don't have to really think about it. So there and then, that was New Year's Eve of 2020, that I signed up. I remember at the time it was still co-founders, and the rest is history. Since joining ONPASSIVE, I thought, this ONPASSIVE is an enabler. It's an enabler. It can allow you to do so many different things that you first thought were impossible. So not only that, getting to know as many people as I could through ONPASSIVE as just amazing, great people that I never knew I could meet in my lifetime, that I come across people like yourself, Chris, and MARTY, and Red, and Comfort, and everybody, all my very best friends. I could honestly say my soul friends are all here in ONPASSIVE. So having to join on passive and knowing that what it's going to do, believing all the things that that I had been wanting to do, it will enable me to continue to do what I'm trying to do in PNG and also in other parts of the world as well. I think what I would like to really say is also say about it on Ash. Ash is he's an angel. He's an angel for these times. He's been earmarked. He's been chosen to lead this this journey, and we're just happy to be with him, supporting him. We will all definitely rest of Papua New Guinea. I can assure you that have lots of different people in different pockets of the country. They pray, we pray, and we uplift in our prayers. Him and his family and almost all the people that he works with. It's not an easy task that he's doing, and so we are in so much gratitude for him and his family. Another thing that I wanted to say was that in all that we do, we have to stay focused, not to deviate, not to think twice, and hope for the best. And I do believe that everything takes time. Things happen, everything along the way happens for a reason. The humps and the bumps, the roller coaster rides that we take with Ash, you know, he's not alone. We all have the same panic, and you know, we think too much. But I strongly believe that God is very much in control of this journey, and we are all have purposes that need to be fulfilled. You alone can only fulfill your own purpose, and I alone can only fulfill mine. Together, in a global scale, we will all pull our strings at the time when we need to, and we will pull together and do what we need to do, however small it is, however big it is. You know, don't ever think at any point that you're doing something small that it will not impact. But I really truly believe that we are all puzzle pieces. I always see myself as a puzzle piece that I will fall into place when it's time, and so are you. So keep positive, stay positive, and yeah, I'm very, very excited to be on this journey with all of you, Chris and Marty. I'm so humbled and honored to be here with you guys, talking with all our friends online. So thank you so much for having me.
Wow, Vavine, it's our pleasure. I love what you just said at the end. I'm a puzzle piece, just waiting to fall into place. You couldn't have said that any better. I love that. I love the fact that you care about people and what you believe in. You're loyal. I know you're loyal to your other industry because you wanted to help people. You found something that worked. That's an amazing thing. That's why we love you. And to bring it over, of course, you know, Papua New Guinea is a very special place in both our hearts, a lot of people's hearts. It's where, believe it or not, it's where Americans, I will say, came to learn and listen about, hey, man, other people have struggles. Your struggles aren't so bad. And you guys taught us all. I mean, Papua New Guinea, you know, was first on my list to do anything because there's so much stuff that needs to go on over there. And you got some of the most amazing, beautiful people in Papua New Guinea. But I'm proud to say you just knocked it out of the park. You talked about yourself. You are going to be connected to many people because you care, because you love people. And you showed it here. And I'm honored to have you on here, Miss Vavine Benny. Marty?
Yeah, that was fantastic, Vavine. You did a very good job. Yeah, listen, people don't realize that, some people don't realize there's products out there that work and they're very good for you and they don't get the backing. But I believe that this platform will actually re-energize companies because of the size and because you could take products that you know work and put them on this platform and really let the world see what you see. You know what I mean? If it's something that works, and you do a couple testimonials about it and throw it into the marketplace, who knows what could happen? Imagine that. It's a place where everybody can bring whatever they have to offer and let the platform do the talking. And that's beautiful. And I want to thank you so much for coming on today. You did a great job. Don't worry about that. A great job. He's trying to make hearts, but they didn't work. You don't know how to do that anymore, do you, Chris?
I don't know that it works anymore. Sometimes
Why?
it works, sometimes it don't. So,
Oh man.
You know, I
but
agree. I completely agree with Opal and OMAT. Those products are just gonna be used by everybody.
That's
Those of
right.
us who are doing other things as well, like if you have your own business as well, those are the products that will
Oh,
really
absolutely.
um,
Absolutely. All right,
take it up a notch.
everybody, say goodbye, and everybody enjoy your day. And Chris, behave yourself.
always.
Vavine, thank you very much, and see y'all. Goodbye, everybody.